The community of Ido-Osun was elated on Monday as the Olojudo of Ido-Osun, Obalufon Festival, led other monarchs, traditionalists, residents to the shrine of the Obalufon to offer prayers and offerings to celebrate the Obalufon Festival. The event drew a large gathering of traditional rulers, which include High Priest Ifeanyi Eleboibon, chiefs, and residents who came together to celebrate the revered ancestor and reaffirm their commitment to cultural preservation. Speaking with our correspondent, Oba Olayinka Jogotola, the Olojudo of Ido-Osun, explained that the significance of the festival to the community was to celebrate and honor the forebears and also celebrate the New Yam season.
Obalufon Festival is a traditional festival that we assign a day to remember and celebrate our forebears and to appreciate what God has impacted them to do in the life of mankind. And today we are celebrating our forebears, which is Obalufon Alayemore. As a traditional ruler, my advice for my people and the other Obas is to emulate this kind of a thing. You see, when you are called upon to be on the throne as a king, you are the custodian of culture, and this is our culture. You can see what we have been doing since morning: dancing, discussing history, where we came from, how do we come to this place, and all sorts of things like that. There's nothing like there's nothing fetish in this kind of a thing. Obalufon is not an idol. Yeah, he's not an idol. He's our forefather. So there's nothing bad in remembering our forebears. As you have seen since morning, you cannot say there is something, and we attach this particular day also to showcase or to start the eating of yam in the land.
Oba Oladele Olasoji Ajilesoro, the Soko Ademola Obalufon of Ile-Ife, emphasized the need for cultural education to begin at home, while also encouraging parents to teach their children the indigenous language.
There are many ways we can preserve our culture. One of it is from the household. I want to admonish all illustrious sons and daughters of Otu Ojiri to encourage speaking Yorubas at the home front. And also, we can also preserve our culture by showcasing the indigenous festivals that our founding father had established for us. It is not fetish, it is cultural, and it is a phenomenal thing that even the whites today are copying. The African tradition is so unique, and anywhere you go in the world, you will see a touch of African culture. Is it in terms of dressing or in terms of songs of folklore? or in terms of drama. Everything is embodied in the African way of life.
Oba Michael Adebowale Ajayi, the Elérìmọ̀ of Erimo-Ijesha, who identified as a direct descendant of Obalufon, also explained the relevance of the festival in Yoruba culture.
Obalufon is important in the history of Yoruba because he was the first person to wear the Ade-Are that is presently being worn in our main headquarters, which is Ile-Ife. Number two is that in history we also learned that Obalufon was the very first king who invented the use of beads by kings and by royals. Number three, among all Obas, is the one who has founded the largest and widest number of kingdoms, including places like Erimo, Ido-Osun, Fon-Alaye, Gbaraoke, Remo in Ogun State, Epe in Lagos State, and all those Yoruba-speaking parts of Kogi. So you can see it's widely spread. So Obalufon's father too was Oni, and on record too, we know that Obalufon Aleyimore was Oni of Ife twice on two different occasions, and his father reigned as the longest known reigning monarch, who reigned for over 400 years. That makes him special.
The festival commences on the 30th of July and is expected to have its grand finale on the 16th of August 2025. From Ido-Osun, Modukbela, Show Me Sellings TV.